Hey everyone, Jim with Evolution Power Sports. It is an exciting day at Evolution Power Sports. There's actually people working here. So, great day. We finally got some clutch parts in for the H2. We got our primary clutch weights. This was kind of a process to get that done. We did about 10 different weight designs, different masses, different profiles. And the reason is we really wanted to get the most out of the factory primary clutch given the stock secondary, which is not very good. So more on that later. But in order to really, test really get to what we wanted, it took, 10 prototypes. So they're finally here. These are our weights. They're about 84 grams empty and can be loaded up, over 100 grams. This should cover, all different tuning levels, at least where we are today, and high elevation stuff as well, because we did get the base weight quite low compared to stock. So great calibrations. It will come with a primary spring for slightly higher engagement and a little bit better shift. For rock crawlers, they'll just use the stock primary spring. That'll keep the engagement really low. And but either way, the engagement's very smooth, whether it's higher or lower. The other thing that we've done, and since we did 10 different prototypes and we've probably changed clutch weights 200 times at least, one of the things we were absolutely tired of was using the factory pin. Requires this little circlip, and then you got to carry this little circlip tool, and then sometimes the circlip doesn't want to come out, and then other times it wants to go flying off into the distance. And if you're out in the sand dunes or anywhere where you need that, it's a nightmare. So we engineered a new pin. Okay, the pin sticks through the hole that already exists on the movable sheave, and it's got a lock nut with a plastic washer, high temp plastic washer, and an Allen key here. Okay, makes it much easier, even though it does require some tools. Much better than circlips, which are honestly a nightmare. So that's a great addition. Those will be available separately, but anybody who does any kind of clutch work, and the H2 does require some adjustment because, like we stated before, that just small variations in, for those that really want to stay right on the edge of performance, we do need to change the clutch weights if there's any significant barometric pressure changes. Not change the weights, but change how they're loaded up. We've got great charts for that, for all different scenarios. The second thing we've got is this is a prototype, but this is our amazing clutch tool that allows you to, torque the primary and adjust the secondary on the vehicle. Okay, and basically, the way it works is you can connect it here with. These are not the right length bolts, but basically. You can do it like that, or you can flip it around, and then you can torque the primary, okay? And this will rest up against, the axle shaft or something, one of the rear radius rods. The factory tools, if you bought both of them, are $485. We have one tool that does it both, and that'll be $150. So good savings there, really well engineered tool. So with that said on clutching, we are also ready on tuning for the H2. We'll have 3 different tunes to start with. There'll be a 91 octane tune, which basically works for everything. Good horsepower gains. We'll have dyno charts published. Second is a 100 octane tune. Okay, that's a single tune as well, and they'll be available on Code Shooter. You can flash either one or the other at a time. And then we also talked before about our multi-map tune, which is basically 2 tunes in one. And what we do is we use high power mode for the 100 octane, and mid power mode is now the 91 octane tune. Okay, and then low power is still just low power. So it gives great flexibility without having to change, tunes like, with our code shooter device. You can just, switch back and forth between them as the day needs. And the thing is, I don't know, like, it's nice having 3 modes, but do you really need 3 modes, right? It's better to have 2 high power modes, in my opinion, that are easy to switch between than have the, the mid and the low power modes, but cool nonetheless. So stay tuned. These products will be released very soon. All the products are coming in stock. We did do header testing yesterday as well. We found the best header for the H2. Made another 3 or 4 wheel horsepower over our previous design, and so that is in production. So all of these components will be coming in, but first products to be released: tuning, clutching, charge tubes, and so check us out, evopowersports.com.